Good afternoon, welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Fiesta ST line walk around video. But before we do get started, if you are enjoying the Perkins Garage's content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button and never miss a minute of it ever again. If you like the video, please like the video, and if you did have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. This here is an Agate Black Ford Fiesta ST line MHEV, so it's a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. What that means for you is there's no plugging in, there's no waiting for it to charge. You simply get in it, drive it like you would any other vehicle, and you get some really good MPG out the back of it. That is all thanks to the 1 litre EcoBoost engine that is producing 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. We are registered on a 72 registration, meaning we'll take Ford warranty with us until September 2025. The vehicle itself is on just under 5,000 miles. I'll grab you the exact number once you're on the dash in a moment. So sit pretty and let me walk you around this gorgeous little Fiesta. Like always, the first thing we're going to do is get the key out my pocket and wake up the daytime running lights. I'm sure you're bored of this explanation by now, but they're going to be flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But don't be fooled, they're not flashing in real life, it's just the camera. But what the daytime running lights do is give you ultimate visibility no matter what the lighting conditions. So take today, a very bright July summertime day, and you can still see the lights perfectly, if it didn't turn off, perfectly clear. So they're going to give you good visibility for others to see you on the roads. Inside those headlights there are the Ford LED, I can zoom in on that, Ford LED head, I don't know if that's going to focus, it says there Ford LED headlights, ladies, gents, boys and girls. We have the really nice quality headlights. At the bottom there we have a bit of a driver assistance pack, and we have a lovely ST line front grille in like a gloss black colour. Moving around, we get up to the offside front wheel, and we can see the gorgeous magnetic grey 17-inch alloy wheel, and they have silver painted brake calipers just in between. They are fitted with Continental Contact 6 tyres as standard. Yeah, I got that right, Continental Contact 6 tyres, and look how much life on them, you know, thousands of happy motoring miles on those, yeah. Looking up to the windscreen quickly, we have a sensor there, and that is for the lights. So when it gets dark, the lights come on. Up in the top there, we have a sensor for the rain sensing wipers, one there for the auto dip beam, and one there for traffic speed sign recognition software. We take a step back now, we can see some lovely ST line badging on the front wing. Coming around the vehicle, we do have a nice colour scheme going on. So magnetic, black, and rear privacy glass. The rear privacy glass travels all the way around, you guessed it, the rear of the vehicle. Good afternoon. Now we are at the offside rear, we're going to give you a bit of a condition report on the bodywork. So I'm going to get to a nice acute angle, and I'm going to shimmy my way along the bodywork, hopefully showing you how glorious it all is. Then we can link that round to the offside rear wheel. For those that are interested, they are rear drums on the back here. So moving away around the vehicle, we have a parking sensor down there. So we have rear parking sensors all the way around the vehicle. So it is a form of rear park pilot. Now you guessed it, we're going to give the near side the exact same treatment. So we're going to start nice and high, and I'm going to shimmy the camera down the vehicle, showing you just how lovely it all is. And link that round to the near side rear wheel, like so, and we'll follow the skirt all the way to the near side front wheel. So, exterior taken care of. I'm guessing you want to have a look inside the front. Look inside the vehicle now. So we'll start off with the boot. So we have the boot function on the remote central lock-in. Open it up, and we have a very, very generously volumed rear boot space. Big enough for a dog, big enough for some suitcases, big enough for most of life's activities. Underneath this little cover here, we have a full-size spare wheel with all the relevant tools and jacks you need to change it safely on the side of the road. Have a look inside the rear of this 5-door Fiesta ST line, my apologies. We have the classic ST line interior, so we've got some electric windows on every door card, and as I spin the camera around, it's a cloth interior. It's a dark charcoaly colour with a magnetic kind of light charcoal at the base. So you've got some lovely seats, all defined by some lovely red stitching. Big fan of that. Looks lovely. Inside the rear of this Fiesta, sorry, I'm losing my words. Inside the front of this Fiesta, we have electric windows, we have mirror controls, and we also have interior locking just next to the door handle. Spinning it around once again, we have the same passenger and driver's seat as before. So it's a dark grey with a lighter grey in the middle with the red detailing for the ST line. Again, the classic ST line red stitching appears. This is a manually adjustable seat, so we have a adjustment for rear tilt, we have height adjustment, a forward and backwards. And as you can see, we already have the corresponding floor mats in place, all ready to go. And again, they've got the lovely red stitching. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now, which you're going to hear a bit of distortion on my microphone, so just bear with me for a second. Okey-doke. Now inside the vehicle, to press the foot on the clutch, click the engine start stop, and that gains power to the vehicle. So I will admit, I don't know if I said 5,000 or 4,000 at the start of the video, but the vehicle has done, oh, I've lost it now, definitely begun with a 3. Come on. There we go. 3,756.5 miles. Going from left to right, we have the RPM times 1000 at the bottom. We have a coolant temperature sensor, a fuel gauge, and at the right hand side, a speedometer with kilometers an hour in the middle. In the top section there, we have disconnected this battery, and we have charged it up and taken it on a road test. That's why it's only displaying 20.6 miles. When we've left the vehicle running, it's obviously not doing any mileage for the MPG. So the MPG does state 28.1, but let me assure you, that is not correct. Drive it, and that will go way up over 50 MPG. So digital driver display you're currently looking at can be controlled by the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. We have a My View function, so you can have a digital speedo, a hybrid gauge, fuel economy, trip computer, eco coach, calm screen. Anything you want to look at can all be displayed on that screen. In the driver assistance bit there, that is signifying for the cruise control. We'll come to that in a second. We have navigation, audio, phone, information, and back to your trip computer. In information, you can find things such as your tyre pressures, local hazard information, auto stop start, seat belts, and oil life in there. Okay, so that's a bit about this screen we're looking at. If we were to zoom out just ever so slightly, it'd help if I took it off a zoom. The left hand side is where you'll find all of your cruise control buttons, just on that little cluster there. So it's very easy to set your limiter, set your speed in the middle function there to cancel, and at the bottom of that cluster we have a minus volume, a plus volume, and a mute button also. The right hand side we have the arrows I was controlling that screen with, along with a voice command, a pick up and decline phone function. So I'm going to turn a bit of air conditioning on because it's absolutely roasting in here. Anywho, so those are the buttons on the steering wheel, and that links me lovely to talk about your infotainment screens. Over here, this is a Sync 3.4 module. We can tell it's a 3.4 because we have the dark blue band at the bottom of the screen. So that is devised in between audio, phone, navigation, mobile apps, and settings. So let's do it the other way around this time. Let's start in settings. And in settings, we have vehicle. So in vehicle, we've got things such as the wipers, so you can see the rain sensing wipers. In lights, we have the auto high beam function. Come out there once more. We'll go to driver assistance. In driver assistance, we have speed limiter, lane keeping system, traffic sign recognition, wrong way alert, park pilot, driver alert. Tons of driver assistance software to keep you nice and safe. We have the sync navigation. Okay, for example, you'd like to come to Perkins to look at this Fiesta, and who can blame you? Click on the search bar, when the keyboard loads, we're going to type in Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha, click search, and that will take you straight to Perkins Garages, like so. And also, when you click start, you can have the directions appear on the navigation part, which is there, so that directions can appear there for you as well. So if we pop the vehicle into reverse, that will wake up the rear parking sensors, so you can see the proximity sensor at the bottom there. We also have tons to look at on this screen, so I won't waste too much time about it. Go home once again, we're back to your main menu. In audio, we do have the different sources such as FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. This screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so whichever software you might have on your mobile phone, plug it in using a USB data cable and take full advantage of all the software on your phone, such as navigation. You've got your audio books, your music, but the one for me is the voice command. So for me, I am an Apple user, and that will wake up Siri, and in turn Siri, I can ask it to do loads of things for me, whether it's make phone calls, check sports scores, take me home, you know, anything you like. It's all hands free, so you're not going to be using your mobile whilst you are driving. Just below the screen, we do have the controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Fan speed to the left, temperature to the right. We have a 3-way heated front seats, that is passenger and driver, electronically heated steering wheel and electronic heated front screen. Air conditioning, recirculation, different flows of vents, on off and rear demist. Just show you quickly the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. Down the bottom there we do have a mode button, so we can change it between normal, eco and sport mode, and we have traction control off and automated stop start off as well. So that's about it for today. Thanks very much for watching this video. Any other questions you might have, please leave them in the comments below, or simply give us a call on 01376 550 899. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.